Hi, this is David from EraserSkin with a brief tutorial on logging in and accessing your VTCT portal, also known as Manage Assess. So by entering VTCT into your browser, you can go to the website. Once there, you'll see a range of options, and on the left hand side here, you'll see Learners. Scroll down till you get to Manage Assess, select that, and you're then provided with a login prompt. Now here is where you enter your student number as your username, and if it's your first time, you also enter your student number as your password. If it is your first time, you'll then be prompted to change your password. Once in, you'll see your Manage Assess screen where you'll see the qualifications that you're currently undertaking. So in this example, we have Level 3 Award in Education and Training. And what it's displaying is some details about your progress through the qualification. So how much you've submitted, how much your teachers looked at, that kind of thing. So you'll see further at the bottom here, there are 3 individual components, and we'll look into those shortly. If we click on Newsfeed, then this is the area where you will see information about your particular subject and some historical information. So that way you can look back and see just what's been going on with regards to your particular assessment and your course. If you select on My Activity, you'll see a list of things that you've been doing, and in this example here you can see that on the 16th a particular outcome was uploaded to the system. So this is a running total of just what's been happening, what you've been doing with regards to your particular courses. If we go to the top here and select on Journal, you'll see this is where you can keep a record of notes about your progress, about questions that you might have, about various other aspects to do with your learning process and how things are progressing for you. So you can select a new entry and then see whether it's for the group or if it's just for you. Give it a title and then enter in the details. So where you've got My Journal and Group Journal, you'll see that Group Journal is an excellent way of keeping in touch with other people who are also currently doing the same course as you and sharing ideas and comments between you. If we go to Components, Components shows the various aspects of the particular qualification that you're involved in, and you can see from there that, for instance, we have 1 files uploaded. They're all open. We haven't set a due date for this course, and how the progress is going on each of those. Now, either by clicking on the name or by going to Evidence Report, we can actually see details about that particular component. So here we can see that we've uploaded some information. If the teacher had uploaded information, that would be listed here, and any other information about that particular component would be shown. Now, if you're looking at that component and you want to see further information, you can select Checklist. And Checklist is where each component is broken down to the individual questions within each of the outcomes. So here we've got Outcome 1, and we've got 4 questions. And you can select here to say whether you've completed the questions or not. And if the teacher has carried out their part, then they will have ticked these elements here. So it gives you a visual record of how things are developing. Outcome 2 of this component is then displayed here, as is Outcome 3. And you can see what's been done and what's not. Let's go back to evidence record. Continue. Here, by scrolling through, you'll see the various outcomes in a broad summary fashion, and you'll see that outcome 1 is 100% complete by the student. Teacher hasn't marked it yet, and none of the other outcomes have been tackled. If we go to files, this is where you manage any files that you might want to upload. So that might be your classwork in a Word document, or a graphic, or a sound file. If we select on groups, then we can see what groups you're part of, and you can interact with those. So at the moment we've got an assessing group with 2 students, and we have an educate group with 3. And here it shows what the description is and what the qualification is. So this is incomplete because the qualification hasn't been assigned for the assessment yet, but that will be done in due course. This one is for the Level 3 award in education and training. So if we go back to home, we can go back to our dashboard. And here we can again select each component and see the details about that. So it's just a quick way of getting to components and seeing what's involved. Under your name, if you select that, you can see some information about your particular preferences. If you want to set an avatar, so you can upload a picture. Personal information, you might want to set your email address. If you want to change your password, you can put in your existing password and then give it your new password. And then quota is how much space you've used overall from your allocation. So you'll see there's a very healthy 1000 megabytes there, and this one submission is just under 5 megabytes. Once you're ready to log out, you can simply just select the logout option.